So good afternoon, dear friends. It is a great joy and honor to introduce to you today Ayurvedic doctor Anjali Malik, and she will give us a beautiful presentation about her expertise in Ayurveda, about the preventive, Ayurveda as a prevention, and also for mental health. And first, I would like to greet all of you on behalf of the Office of the Ministry of Ayush in Zagreb, at Indian Embassy in Zagreb, and also ICCR. And also many greetings from His Excellency Raj Kumar Srivastava, Ambassador. He was in a busy schedule this time because they started the conference in Opatia about the healthy tourism. So he is not able to be at the moment here, but he sent many greetings and to Dr. Anjali. And just a few words about Dr. Anjali Malik. She has been a successful practitioner of Ayurveda since 2001 and specializing in medicine and lifestyle and nutrition and weight loss management, with varied and rich experience in handling national and international patients. And she successfully ran a health and wellness multidisciplinary clinic, Kalpanjali, for 7 years, where all treatments and programs were customized to provide the best results, relaxation, and stress management. So she practiced integrative therapy services in a multidisciplinary framework, Ayurveda treatments, yoga, meditation, lifestyle and nutrition, and physiotherapy, with emphasis on holistic healing by working towards elevating pain and discomfort by offering a complete body approach. And she has extensive experience in hospital and clinical settings, with a strong background dealing with chronic diseases, and which is today the main problem of all population. And she has extensive knowledge in Ayurvedic therapies, patya, apatyas, massages, beauty, and panchakarma treatments, and also extensive experience in lifestyle and nutrition consultations and sound knowledge of yoga and meditation. So you have really great insight into all fields of yoga and Ayurveda and the life itself. And what is most important, experience in those fields with many people and helping them to improve their conditions. So please, Dr. Anjali, you can share your wisdom with us.
Yes. And namaste to everyone. So I'm really happy. I'm really glad that Ayush Ministry has given me this platform. And thank you so much, Yogacharya Yadranko, that you have organized such a beautiful platform. And you have connected so many people. And before initiating the talk, I will just let you know that we are all blessed to be a blessing. We are all blessed to be a blessing. So everyone can share their knowledge, their experience, and their warmth, love. And we can spread that gratitude, we can spread that warmth, we can spread that healing to everyone. Okay, so before starting our session, we'll initiate this session with our universal initiator and initiator of our life, that is the prana. So we'll take 3 deep breathings, very deep breathings we are going to take. Inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation. So with each of the inhalation, we will be taking all the energy, all the good energy from outside and allowing your awareness to expand. And just not to expand, I just want to connect with you. So I really want that at conscious level, we should all connect. So with each breath, you will be taking all that energy and expanding yourself for me. And with each exhalation, you are just taking out today your stresses, your strain, and your like bad thoughts, which are really, really making that you're very constricted and very like you are not relaxed. So I just want you people to be relaxed, open, just take out all the stress and allow this light of knowledge to come inside you, and so that you can spread it yourself. So we'll start with the deep inhalation. So with me, please start it. So deep inhale, taking all the positive vibes. Exhale, take out all the stress, all the bad thoughts out. Create a space so that you can receive the knowledge. Inhale again, a deep inhalation. Exhale. Another inhalation. Inhale and exhale. So now I can believe that little exercise of prana, little exercise of this breathing will connect us more, so that you will be able to receive it more. Okay, so now I welcome you all to celebrate this wisdom of life that is known as Ayurveda. So I'll be sharing the presentation with you. Okay, Yadrunku, if you allow me to share the screen.
Yes, everything is ready now.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank you, because I can't see anyone, because everybody has like they have closed their video, so I don't know whether they are able to see it or not. So thank you so much. Okay, so we will start the talk with the Ayurveda. Ayurveda, as you see, Ayurveda. So Ayur is the life and Veda is the knowledge, science, you can say. So Ayurveda is science of life, or we can say wisdom of life, or knowledge of life. So, and Ayurveda is, when we talk about Ayurveda, we always say that it's very eternal, it's very complete, it has holistic approach. So what are these? And what is Ayurveda exactly? So Ayurveda is a conscious based education, we can say, or conscious based knowledge, we can say. So it's like it has given by a creator himself to us. So like the knowledge has been passed from sages and then it came to us, and so it is not a simple science, it's something which we are living. It's a knowledge about complete life is like your, it's not only about your physical part, or it is not about only mental part. It's like body, mind and soul. So three things working together makes it whole. So Ayurveda gives you a holistic approach to treat people, to live a proper life, to live a proper healthy life. So as we see that Ayurveda is very eternal, it has a wisdom, it is complete. So while we say that eternal and complete, because it's conscious based, so that is why it is eternal. It is so pure, it is so sacred, this knowledge is, and it's complete in a way that we are treating people as a whole, as a complete being. So we are not seeing the journey of his physical health only. We are also looking at the physical, mental, and the spiritual aspect of the person. So it's like we are studying the person. Before studying the disease, we are studying the person, and means like his physical traits, his mental traits, his spiritual growth. So everything we are going to study in this field. And as we say that Ayurveda is so eternal and how the creator has given this knowledge and everything. So now we will see that what is the significance, what is the universal significance of the Ayurveda. So what exactly the basic principles of Ayurveda, what are the basic elements of Ayurveda, how it starts, and before coming to the body, how it starts. So Ayurveda has a universal significance. In a very beautiful way, you will see that how this principle, how this significance, how the treatment works with this. And so when we see the universal thing, so we'll see that the human beings, when we talk about us, we are made from 5 elements. So 5 element theory, it's a very popular theory, and basically everything, universe, us, everything which is present here, the matter is made from 5 elements. And now the relationship I need to show you. So universe is a big thing, very, very big thing. And we consider it as a macrocosmos. And for us, we are the microcosmos. So it's a big universe and there is a small universe. So when we see the big universe and the small universe, we will see that we are all made from the same thing, same basic 5 elements. So now, if we are going for a treatment purpose, so we will see that we can treat ourselves with the whatever which is made from these 5 elements. Then when we see that everything is made from the 5 elements, so as a treatment aspect, we go to the nature. We go and surrender to the nature. And nature provides us the diet. It teaches us the lifestyle intelligence, that how you should be living. So these aspects, when we see, then we see that there is so much of interconnection happening between the macrocosmos, the universe, and so we are the miniature universe. We are the miniature of the universe. So we'll see that there's so much going on. There are so much connectivity happening. And how we say that in our consciousness, that how all people are connected, how we all are connected with the universal consciousness. So we all are connected to each other. We all can help each other. Everything, the plants, animals, environment, everything, we are so connected. So the treatment plan, whatever we plan, is all accordance to the nature of yourself and the surroundings. So we take the help from the nature to treat you. So that is why we always say in Ayurveda, go with the law of nature. Just go with the law of nature. So what is law of nature and what is... you need to live life consciously. You need to live life very, like, with your full awareness. You need to understand yourself. You need to understand the environment surrounding you. So I'll go to the next slide just to show you what is the relationship between us and the universe. So we are not like a different things. We are all made from the 5 basic elements. So now we'll see what are these 5 basic elements which we are talking about. So now what happens, like the nature really wants to manifest itself. The nature really wants to show that, okay, I have this power, this what we call, like, every person has an ego. So nature has that thing that, okay, I will express myself. I have so many things to express. I can create so many things, beautiful things. So nature is very intelligent. So now the nature has some basic tools to express themselves. So these basic tools, what are these basic tools? The basic tools are the 5 basic elements. So these 5 basic elements are the space, air, fire, water, earth. What you see, you easily can see that you always need a space to put a matter. So if you really want to put a chair in a room, you need a space. Means you need a space for that chair to put. So that space. So universe has given us the space to put the planets, to put this thing, that thing. tree, land, water, everything. So everything is there in a space. And air, you can see that air is very much responsible. How you have felt the air, you have felt it on your skin. So you see that you can see the movements of the tree and the leaves when there is a wind. So you could see that there is a movement involved in air. So all the movements, all the working, all the functioning of the universe, and for us inside our body, like how our systems are working, how our nervous system is working, how our circulatory system are working, how our digestive system, everything needs to be moved, to be channelized. So who is doing that? So it's the air who is doing that. So now the relationship is there. What is outside? It is inside. So I'm just linking those elements outside and inside. And then next is the fire. So fire symbolizes the transformation. Now the fire here, you could see that, okay, you are getting the sun rays, the thermal energy and everything. So it is all related with the fire. And inside us, where is the fire? The fire is responsible for the transformation. So fire is very, in Vedic text, we have fire, we always represented it as a very sacred thing, very pure, and which is responsible for the transformation. So when we eat something raw, so what happened inside our digestive system? So now our digestive fire, it is responsible for the transformation of the food, which is very important. Otherwise we are not going to absorb it. We need that food to be digested and to metabolized so that we can easily absorb it. So the fire present outside, the fire present inside, and like water. So when we go and see the water, we'll see that, okay, it is responsible for, like, okay, there are some oceans, rivers, and like they are in the dewdrops, and you see the moisture around you in the environment, humidity, everything. So, but when you see it inside, where is the water? So we know that in our, like, when we see the lymph, blood, and the intracellular water, so those kind of things, when you see that there are so many, the plasma, cytoplasm of the cells, and when you go to very unicellular level also, you will see everything is there. The basic five elements are everywhere. And earth, you will see the land masses outside, and you will see the structure inside you, your bone, your muscles, they all need that earth material to be there to get formed. So this is the relationship. So this is still, like, when you understand that whatever it is outside, it is inside you. So you can take the help of outside to get treated, to get the medicine, to get the real thing, that, okay, I can get the help from the nature. And now it's like, okay, we understand these five basic elements. They have made us, it's fine. The universe is made from the five elements. The human being is made from the five elements. Okay, but how they express inside? Okay, you know that I told you, okay, air is the moving thing, space is there where you are going to put the organs and everything. It's fine. But now we need to know that how you can feel, okay, this is this element, okay. So how these five elements are expressing themselves. So what these five elements they do, they combine, they come and combine, they left their ego and they really want to make something great. So they will come together in a different permutation and combinations. They will come together and they will make like different things in our body. So first of all, what you are going to see, you will see three basic bioenergies. The whole Ayurveda concept, the whole principle of Ayurveda and the concept of Ayurveda and the treatment plan, everything is based on three dosha theory. So what is three dosha theory? So three dosha, three is three. So it is three doshas. So now these five basic elements, they are coming together to form three energy, three bioenergies, which are responsible for all the functioning, all the development of the body. And when they come together to form a body, a particular specific unique nature they give you. So each individual has a unique nature. And what is this unique nature is? So now these 5 basic elements, they came together like the space and air. They came together to form Vata, the first dosha. And the next is now the fire and the water came together to form our Pitta, the second dosha. And third is when the water and the earth, they came together to form Kapha. So these 3 basic 3 doshas are really responsible to form our body. And when a child is born, he is born with a very specific, very unique identity. That is his prakriti, that is his nature. And what is his nature? Like, for example, like for me, so when I was born with Pitta Vata Prakriti. So Pitta was very dominant in me, and then Vata was there. Of course, Kapha is there, but we always talk about the combinations and the dominant one and the less dominant one. So when I was born with Pitta and Vata Prakriti. So first of all, when we go for some treatment plans, when we go to the Vaidya and when we discuss our treatment plan and everything, the first thing which we do is we will take a complete history of yours, complete history, and we also observe your characteristics, different things we need to cover during our consultation. And in that consultation also we cover the pulse diagnosis. And in pulse diagnosis, we see that what unique identity number you have. I mean to say, not exactly the number, I just wanted to say that uniqueness, what unique prakriti you have. So while doing the pulse diagnosis and while doing your complete consultation and you're observing all the characteristics, everything, we will come to know that what prakriti you have. So what specific number you have, so that it will be easier for us to work on you. Because whenever like I am a Pitta Vata person, so Pitta Vata, I know that I have a lot of fire in me and I have air and space in me. So I could see that lot of dryness, like movement comes from the Vata, and lot of hotness and the things like I always get hyper acidity. So those kind of things, if I don't follow my proper routine of my diet and lifestyle, like if I'm going to eat a lot of spices and everything, so that will heat up my vata, that will heat up my fire. So I can't. And if I enjoy a cold weather and I'm going just outside without my sweater or without my stole or like that, so it will be like, it will aggravate my vata, it will increase my vata. So whatever the vikriti you have, whatever we call it vikriti, the disease or the imbalance of the dosha, we call it vikriti. So one is the prakriti which you are born with, and on that prakriti, on that nature, because it is very easy to disturb your balance. So if there is an imbalance in your prakriti, it will create a vikriti, that is the imbalance of the dosha. So for me, as I am pitta and vata, it is very easy for me to aggravate my, already I have pitta vata. If I eat lot of spices and also that will aggravate it. So that will make my vikriti. So during that consultation, we will be going through everything. We will be seeing your prakriti, then we will be seeing your vikriti, that is the imbalance state, or that is the disease state of you. So that is the plan. And then when we come to the conclusion during the consultation, then we will go for the treatment plan. So I'll discuss the treatment plan after this slide. So, okay. So it's just simple that if you want to be healthy, you need to keep your doshas, the three dosha, the vata, pitta and kapha. And what they represent in our body, vata represents the kinetic energy, the movement. So whatever is moving, it is moving because of the vata. Your respiration, your circulatory system, your excretory, digestive system, your nervous system. So and we have the subtypes of vata also. They govern different responsibilities and all. They have different functions to do. But the vata is the king of dosha because it has the power to move. So pitta and kapha, they don't have the power to move. So vata is the one who's the king dosha, and that mobilize the other two doshas. And pitta, what is pitta doing? So pitta is responsible for the digestion, metabolism, because it has the fire in it. So it gives us the energy. So it is more towards the thermal energy. So it is just a representation, how you can understand it. So how the kinetic energy, the vata is more responsible for the movement. So the thermal energy is more responsible for generating the proper energy by digestion and metabolism. And the next is the kapha. So kapha is like a potential energy. So it's like, okay, there is some inertia. There is like, okay, a little bit, you can see the laziness is there. So kapha is responsible for our structure. So, okay, it's fine. The movement is fine. Everything is fine. The digestion is fine. Metabolism, okay. But we need structure. We need organs. We need organ system. We need tissues. We need cell. So, and so like that. So we are all made from that kapha. So kapha gives us structure, strength, stability. So it is linked with that. So now you will understand. So vata is the more like kinetic, giving us all the function. It's starting all the functions, movements, all your neurotransmitters and everything. So how you are like, your senses are getting all the information, then transferring it. So all the movements, everything, how your brain, your mind is responding to a sensory information, and then you are preparing a response with your motor organs, like that. So that is the vata, and then pitta is doing all the energy, like how it is producing the energy for you, digesting and everything. And it's not like only your stomach is working and digesting the food and everything. There are thoughts which are also coming. So thoughts are digesting here. So you know the pitta is not only in the digestive fire. Pitta is all over our body. There are 5 type of pittas, 5 type of vata, 5 type of kapha. So they are responsible for different action. Like we have the sadhak pitta here. So it is digesting all the thoughts, emotions coming to you. And so that is why it is very important that what you listen, what you hear, what you see, everything is getting digested inside you. So that is why in Ayurveda, we cover all the aspects. When we take a consultation, we always go through everything, what you do, like your daily routine, one by one, we check everything, that what the person is going through. Okay. So and the next is, what is the healthy body? What is the healthy body in Ayurveda? So for us in Ayurveda, the healthy body is not your physical body. I have told you earlier that healthy body is something which has a balance in your body, mind, and soul. They are all in balance together. Now there is a particular definition which has given for the swastha. Swastha is the healthy body you have. So what a healthy person should have, the healthy person should have a balance in dosha, like Tridosha, the Vata, Pitta, Kapha. They should work in balance. And also the Mansika dosha. So not on the physical level, also your mental level should work in equilibrium. And your digestive fire, very important. So Tridosha is very important concept in diagnosis of a treatment, and also the digestive fire. So digestive fire, if digestive fire is not working properly, then we have a term called ama. Ama is the toxins. So you will be absorbing toxins if the food is not digested properly. If your digestive fire is not working. And what will happen after that? if your food is not digested properly, if your fire is not working, so you will be producing ama. Ama is the toxin, and then toxin will be absorbed, and now that toxin will slowly will go inside, and it will create a disease. So that's very important for us to see that how the digestive fire is working. So this is also a very important aspect which we ask during the consultation, how your digestion is working. So that's important. And the next is your dhatus, your body tissues. So we have 7 dhatus. So we need to see that how their dhatus are working, whether they are working in equilibrium or not. It's a deeper term. So and then our waste products. So we are not leaving anything. We are just going deeper and deeper, and we are taking out what exactly happened with the patient. And with the waste products, we will ask about all the how you sweat, how is your how is your stool, your urine, and every aspect we are going to cover, because for us health is not just this. We need to cover every aspect of your life. And then comes the spiritual and the mental aspect, that your mana, that is the mind, and your senses, your sense organs, they and your soul, they should all work in equilibrium. They should all feel happy, and in a very pleasant state they should work. So you can see that it's not like only the physical thing we are doing. We are covering all the physical, mental, and the soul part for the diagnosis, for a health. Okay, now next is that, okay, we have understood the healthy part, that okay, the digestive fire should be very good, our dosha should be in a balance, our prakriti should be in a balance, and then our waste product, our body tissues, our mind, our soul should work in a very happy state. So all is that okay, that is the balanced healthy state. Now what is aswasthya? Aswasthya is like imbalance. Now imbalance is created. So how this imbalance is created? Whenever there is for example, that imbalance is created in our doshas. First of all, the thing which is going to be vitiated, which is going to be aggravated, or it will increase or it will decrease. So whenever the imbalance happens, it happens in the 3 doshas. So we need to be very careful with our prakriti, with our 3 doshas, the vata, pitta, and kapha. And then when there is a imbalance in this, like okay, I'll just give you again, I'll give you my example. So with my prakriti, if I said that okay, I have gone, like I have taken loads of spices and lots of which is like it is now it has started disturbing my digestion in a way, and still I'm not like considering it to stop, and still I am having that, okay, I'm taking a lot of spices, I am just going out in too much of sun, and I am taking lot of hot drinks things. So what is happening, I am just giving more power to the pitta. So already my body has a standard line of pitta, and I am just taking more and more, which is like, okay, now the body is saying, no, now you're increasing it. Now it's like, okay, you're going on an aggravated state. So when that aggravated state happens, it will be like, oh my God, it will be like, okay, you're like you will be like regurgitating, you will be into a hyperacidity state, and then you will be like, okay, you are getting some headaches. So heated headaches you will get. So likewise, and then you will be getting sometimes you will be getting the loose stool, sometimes because the vata is also combined to me. So it happens that what element has aggravated, accordingly I'll be getting the symptoms. So I'll be in an imbalanced state to get into my balanced state, I'll be drinking some cooler things so that my pitta get detoxified. So I will be taking some detox programs so that this will be okay, it will be gone. I'll be taking cooked food, proper cooked food, so that, and a very lighter food, so that my digestive fire won't get that kind of like, okay, I need to digest so many things or a big thing or something. So, and I'll add some ghee to my diet so that it pacifies the pitta. So I'll be taking things to pacify the pitta. So that is the thing. So that is the how the treatment plan goes and everything. So it's just a little glimpse of the thing, that how a imbalance is created. If we are going, like if we are taking loads of things which we can aggravate our like, which will build things on our prakriti, will create an imbalance. Maybe if we are taking more, it will go in imbalance, and if we are taking less, that thing, it will go again in an imbalance. So things can increase, things can decrease. That means you're going into imbalance. If there is a deficiency, we need to cover. If there is any increase, we need to again cover. So there are imbalance can go in two ways. Either it will increase, either it will decrease. Okay. And now the Ayurveda has a very beautiful thing, that when you come for the consultation, or when you are going through these webinars, and when you going through, or you are self reading it, so when you and when you are studying it, so you will see that while doing all the research, or while going through the studies and everything, that will allow you to understand yourself. Understanding in yourself, I mean to say that not only your outer world side, it's like your, no, that all you are going to understand your inner self. And then slowly you will understand your prakriti, and then you will understand that, okay, if this is my prakriti, and if I eat this thing, that will increase the thing. So then a very conscious understanding comes to you, and that this should be my diet, and this should be my lifestyle, so that I will always be in a balanced state, or I can manage my health state. I should say that. So now it's now what we are doing. So while when a patient comes, we not only treating the patient, we are also giving them knowledge that how you can understand yourself, how can you treat yourself. It's like you are the one, you can also treat yourself. So it's a, because we really want that everyone should know there is a self healing process happening inside us. So it's not like you always need a medicine, you always need some this thing. No, already the self healing process is there in the body. This machinery has the power to treat itself. It's not like, but yes, when it goes out of the thing, that okay, it is too much aggravation and too much of this thing is there, then of course we take the help of all the dietary action, all the lifestyle thing, all the drugs and everything we can prescribe. But yes, it is better to understand yourself. Okay, and we need to understand one more thing, that like nowadays, so the the allopathic medicine and these people, now they understand the psychosomatic nature of a disease. But like since many years, like Ayurveda has always taught us this thing, that it is always a psychosomatic thing. If something triggers your brain, some stress or something comes to you, and it's a regular stress, and it is keeping like, okay, every day you're putting that stress, you're increasing that thing, it will result the thing that you will see some of the changes. You will start seeing some of the changes in your body, in your physical health. So whenever you are developing the stress or the tension or the anxiety, so you will see that your manasik doshas, your mind doshas get aggravated, and those aggravation can result into some physical changes. So with the psychic thing, you will develop the somatic things, And when the somatic thing increases, like when the 3 dosha of the body increases or decreases, whatever, it will affect the brain also, mind also. You can see in like, for example, in chronic disease patient, for example, let's take cancer. So cancer has a very big this thing. So the patient is really affected at mental level. So you could see that with the chronic patients or with diseases like cancer, the mental health gets really affected. And in another words, like vice versa, like how the your mental this thing is affected due to some fight, or due to some of the your colleague is saying something to you, or like in and nowadays, like children, they have so much of social media pressure. So they generally they get the peer pressure also. So that's something which is like every day you are getting into that kind of stress environment, and it is developing, and it is really aggravating the mind dosha. And then they will show you, like, okay, they will show the symptoms, and I will discuss the thing later on. So here I will tell you that the like vata, pitta and kapha are the body doshas. Again, there are mansik, mind doshas also. These 3 mind dosha, these are the quality of mind. So these quality of mind, they are known as sattva, raja and tama. Sattva. Sattva is very pure, very sacred, which is very means like it's very responsible for your spiritual growth. And the next is like rajasa. So rajasa is like you are in a very enthusiastic state, you are very active. But side by side, if the dosha increases, the sattva raja, so if raja is increased, so a lot of anxiety, arrogance, aggression will come. And the third is the tamas. So if the tamas good increases, tamas is inertia, laziness. So, but it is very important. So you can think like, okay, if it laziness, if it's that kind of inertia, so why it is a guna? Why it is a property of a mind? Why it is there? Because to create a balance, we need all these 3 for our growth, for our sacredness, for our to connect ourself to our inner true self. We need sattva. So because as we see that in Ayurveda, we believe the 4 objectives of life. What are the 4 objectives? Why we are here? So in 4 objectives of life, first is the dharma, then artha, kama and moksha. Dharma is the how you do things righteously. So to do everything righteously, everything, so we need sattva. We need a beautiful mental strength to progress through our life. And similarly with rajas, rajas is something because you're performing some actions, you're performing some duties, you should have rajas. So that is that you need to perform a work in a very proper way. You need energy to do it. But everything should be in a balance. And the tamas, why the tamas is so important? Tamas is important because it creates that inertia, it creates that laziness, it creates that groundedness. So while sleeping, why you get a sleep? If you see that your sattva and raja is there, and then you will be always awake. You will be doing something if these 2 are there. You need tamas too to be get grounded, to get a proper sleep. You need to have that guna, that property of your mind. So these 3 will create an atmosphere in your mind that that will give like you say inherent temperament, you can say. So it's very due, and it is very important when we know that okay, the prakriti of a patient like vata, pitta and kapha, who is the dominant, who is the recessive, then side by side we also need to know what is happening in the mind, what is happening with the 3 gunas, what is happening with these 3 properties of the mind. So then we will see that okay, this is the mental state of the patient. So if the like if the rajas is gone up, we will see that, okay, the rajas is gone up. So we will say, okay, we need to treat it, because otherwise the person will be very anxious, in very anxiety the person will be, and he will be showing a lot of aggression towards the thing. And the same way, if it is very much increased, people are like in insomnia. So people are like, okay, I'm very anxious, I'm not getting the sleep, I always getting some thoughts and everything, my brain is so active. So we could see that, that person has something which we say that, okay, his rajas is gone up, so we need to stabilize this. So, so a lot of we have brain tonics, or we have a proper diet, and then lifestyle, and in lifestyle, yoga, meditation, prayers, chanting, and a lot of physical therapies. We have oil massages and specific therapies to calm down the mind and everything. So like that. So I'm just telling you the importance. Yes, I know this is little bit a little in depth, but still I really want to know, whenever you talk about Ayurveda, it's not on the physical level only, it is also on the mind, it is also on the mental level and the spiritual level. So everything is counted, so we can't leave it there. So we need to consider body as a whole. So mind is also known as manas, sattva, and it's very important to know that whenever it's like how we say, a body strength is very important for our immunity. Similarly, our mental strength is very important for our mental well-being. So for that, there is a term called sattva bala. So sattva is the mind and the bala is the strength. So mind strength. So we have loads of practices we have, and the brain tonics we have, and loads of, like I discussed, yoga, meditation, therapies to increase that mental strength. So the next, which is very, I could see the time is little less, so I'll just speed up little. So as we see that the latest thing which is happening is the stress. People are, I just put in the slide, it's a trending phenomena. See, there is a normal stress which happens for your activity. You need a little bit of push to do some activities. That is something which is normal. But people are not taking it as a normal. Okay, whenever you ask someone, oh, I am into so much of stress. We need to understand that certain things are okay. You need a little push to do certain things, but don't make it a habit that it's like, okay, it's a stress. You know that we are putting these thoughts into consciousness, so it's there. It's like now it's a trending phenomena. Everybody is like talking about it, and it's like, so we need to be very selective that whether it is actual stress or it is like something which is like, okay, you need some activity, you need some energy to do certain things. Don't make it that it is a stress. So we need to differentiate that what exactly is happening, whether it is a stress or whether it is the usual thing. So now, but still we will talk about the stress because we are going for the mental health thing. So yes, so stress, we are, and because we are not able to understand properly ourselves and the environment around us. So lots of things said in the Ayurveda, that how you should behave with yourself and with the environment. Like our parents, our grandparents, they teach us that, okay, you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you should. So it's like we already know certain things, but we need to practice also. So we need to put certain thing in practice. And for the stress, first thing we all should see that whatever external stimuli, whatever the external factors which are affecting us, we always need to respond, not to react. So take a little bit time, then you can always respond to that. So you will create less of friction. So it is very good to understand, and to understand that your mind should be in a very calm and clear state. And how to achieve that calm and clear state? Meditate. Meditate and follow some code of conducts. That is the social conducts and the self conducts. Certain conducts, certain behavior should be practiced daily so that it will be in your mind. Okay, this is the how we should behave. This is how I'm going to take this external factor. And what exactly this stress is, because it can come from anywhere, and especially with the kids, with the children, they are really affected because there are loads of distraction, loads of things, and there is less groundedness in them. So we need to create an environment as a parent, as a guide. So we always need to create an environment, create understanding that how it could be achieved with following with certain ideas, following certain habits. So we can introduce those beautiful things to our family, to our friends, and to community. So stress, what it can do to you. So now here you can see that mental thing is going, how it is affecting the physical thing. So if you are feeding stress to your consciousness, what will happen? It will happen like psychosomatic effect will happen. So now your body will be affected with it. Aches, pains, unwanted. You are getting some pains. You don't have anything, but still you are getting a pain. Chest pain, palpitation. If you see a person with anxiety, anxious, they will be shaking or the palpitation will be like very high. Trouble in sleeping, exhaustion, headaches, tension headaches, all this suboccipital area, everything is get tensed and they will be getting the headache. And muscle tension, jaw clenching, people, they clench their jaw. We could see that, okay, the teeth are like, okay, their bone health is affected. Sorry. And the next is the digestive issue. You will be getting so much of digestive issues if you are into a very regular stress. Weak immune system. Simple. It's like if your digestive system is not working properly, if your mental strength is not there, you will be getting really, your immunity will be getting very low. Anxiety, panic attacks, and depression and sadness. So, and the list doesn't stop here. Lot of inflammatory markers will be there in your body, lot of inflammation, then big problems will start coming up. You will be developing one by one. Okay, now how to manage? Through the holistic way of Ayurveda. So like principle of Ayurveda in health, it says there are two principles. The one, we treat health of a healthy person like for a well-being, and the second is we treat the ill patient. So first is the preventive care and the second is the remedial care. So I really love the preventive care. I really want people, they should understand what is preventive care of Ayurveda so that they won't get ill. So and the next is the treatment, what we give in the treatment. So we have three treatments. With one is the, we call it chikitsa. So one is the Sattva-Vajay chikitsa, one is the Yukti Vyapashray, third is the Devyapashray. So Sattva-Vajay is the main treatment which is given to the mental health patient. And in this treatment, we increase the mental strength, which is known as Sattva Bala. And how we are going through it? We are going through the process. We will start with ahara, that is the diet. Then with the with your lifestyle, which is the vihara, and then vichara, what is going on with your mind. So now mind has few things, like mind is like, it has how it expresses or how it interprets the things. So there are some processes going on in the mind, like how the thoughts generates in a mind, how you imagine, like imagination power in the mind, and how is your how you are like going towards your goal. So how you're achieving your objective or your goal, and then you will put a we call it sankalpa, like advice we give a patient to keep it with you, to always talk about it, so that you will see, like, okay, so we work on these 4 5 aspects of the brain, of mind, so that we can, this is called psychotherapy, this is called psycho counseling, that okay, will influence the thought process, we will influence the imagination, we will influence the objectives, or the like how you are like putting certain things, like okay, I'll tell the patient, okay, just imagine something which is very wonderful, what a very beautiful moment, a very good thing, how we are changing the thinking process of that person, and how we are breaking the bad emotions or the bad thought process of that patient. So we have certain steps to follow to break all the channels, imagining certain things, achieving certain goals, so setting some examples, setting some like objectives for that person, and like affirmations. So putting loads of things which can make in a psychotherapy, in a counseling session, so that the person could see, could progress with that. So this treatment will include everything: your diet, your lifestyle, your how the thought process happens. We will try to manipulate it in a better way. So in the 3 treatments, so generally the first preventive care, which we are talking about for mental health, for the journal health, everything. So first is the swasthvrit and the sadvrit. So swasthvrit and sadvrit, these 2 terms are very very important in Ayurveda. So sadvrit is the behavior conduct, like in yoga we call yama and niyama, like how we conduct things, like how we conduct ourselves towards like environment and people, and how we behave with our own self. So in Ayurveda also, these things are they come under sadvrit. So how you can improve your behavior following certain conducts. So your, like your self conduct, your social conducts, so those kind of conducts, so they will work on the physical, mental level, social level. So these conducts we need to follow, the how we need to speak, what we need to speak, how we need to react, how means where you shouldn't be reacting, and like you should be, like, you always be speaking truth, you shouldn't be following, like you should always be following non-violence. So those kind of things they put into your system, and we always tell patient to follow certain things according to his state of mind and state of health. Then swasthvrita is like maintaining your good health. So in swasthvrita, loads of things comes, dinacharya and ritucharya, which is a beautiful concept of Ayurveda. Dinacharya is the daily routine. So we are going to explain you everything, how you need to follow daily routine and how you need to go about the seasonal routines, so that you won't be getting ill. So that is the beautiful preventive care of Ayurveda, and it helps the mental health, it helps the physical health, it will really helps the spiritual health. And in this concept, ahara, nidra, brahmacharya, one more concept comes, where we talk about the diet, where we talk about your sleep hygiene, and the things we should be doing in moderation. So sorry. Are you able to see? Because again, my screen just went blank. Are you able to listen?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, can you see also screen, or because my screen is gone?
Yes, also it is gone.
Okay.
The PowerPoint now.
Okay, I'll try to share it again, maybe. Okay. Yes. Actually, accidentally, I think so. I clicked it.
Mhm.
Can you see?
Not yet.
Okay. Why it's happening. Now?
Yes, now it's here.
Thank God. Thank you. Okay. So Dincharya will be like, okay, you need to go early to bed, early to rise. That's something which is like our parents, our grandparents, they have taught. It's really, really good to follow that. In Ayurveda, we generally say that you should be waking up in the Brahma Muhurta. It's like 4-5 o'clock before sunrise. So it's okay. It's okay to get up at 6, 5, 6, if you can. So you can see that that is a very auspicious time to meditate, to be with yourself, and it's a very conscious environment, and it really increases the creative intelligence of yours, and you will be more connected to the true self. And taking the warm water, that is the ushapan, we say that it's like taking a good amount of warm water, so that you will be helping your digestive system, and to warm up your whole system, everything, your body, your muscles, with the if you're giving warm water to your tummy, and it will really helps it to process everything. So it means that, okay, you are wake up, it's a wake up call kind of a thing for a digestive system. Okay, so everything functions, and then you will be going to attending your nature call, and proper cleaning processes, that is known as the jiva lekhana, like jiva is the tongue, how to clean it. So we have a proper process which we teach our patient to what to do in that in certain cases. And gandusha, if you really love anti-aging thing, you should learn gandusha to do. So gandusha is with the oil, or with the kwatha, or with the milk. So we can do gandusha with loads of things. So it is very important, because people are very much interested in, especially the women, that anti-aging thing. So it really helps to give you a lift around your face, and it's really very good for the like if somebody has the mouth ulcers, and if they have gingivitis, or they have the cavities, and also it is good for the oral hygiene. And then you can go for the abhyanga. Abhyanga is the full body massage. Not every day, if you can't do self massage every day, please, at least 3 times a week, you all should be oiling your body. Every every car needs a lubrication to work, so it's like a machine. So you need to lubricate the machine to work more. And as we know that vata is very dry in its state, it produces very dry things, with the bones, and then you will be getting arthritis and everything. So for the good lubrication, for the good joint movement and articulation, you should be doing abhyanga every day. Then is the vyayam, exercises, proper exercises. In Ayurveda, there is the thing that you should be doing exercises like Ardha Shakti Vyayam, we say that half of your body power should be used. Don't use too much. Don't use too much, because you need your body strength for your immunity. So you need to save that in energy. So side by side, you're creating a flexibility, creating a energy to do more work, but also you need to save some energy for your immunity, to save that thing. So it is mentioned in Ayurveda. So half strength you should be using, half power you should be using. And then you can go with the bath, and according to your body type and everything, we just give you we just suggest certain scrubs, proper scrubs, and very fragrant ones to use, and then you can take a bath, and like that. And then comes the meditation, and as Yadrenko knows that, okay, so when I came to Ayurveda has given me gifts, 2 gifts. So Ayurveda has transformed me into something which I love. And because I started appreciating, started it's in a very whole different way. I have started looking things, and then it has introduced me to transcendental meditation, which is very close to my heart. And then TM introduced me to yoga. So it's like my whole holistic thing is like I'm covering, and so I'm still on a process, I'm still on a path, and I really wish that everyone should follow that. And and the next is that, okay, everyone should take time for meditation. Please be with yourself at least 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Please try to spend that time, because nowadays people are really really afraid to sit alone. They can't sit with themselves for 5 minutes, because they always say, oh my god, so many thoughts are coming, and we can't sit in meditation or something. No, you start spending time with yourself. Just let's means like start those things. Start talking to yourself. You start connecting. You will see that how your consciousness will help you to grow more. So so don't be afraid of thoughts. Don't be afraid of thoughts. This is mind fluctuations. It's, you need to understand them so that you can solve the things. So it's basic. It's a very very beautiful thing. It's a process. Let it happen. And then the ahara, very important, because ahara is the food which you take. So we all know that food is the first medicine. So if you take proper food, and then, because as we say in Ayurveda, that is the matra anusar ahar. So what is matra? Matra is the quantity. So you always need to see the quantity of your food, that how much you should be taking. Don't fill your tummy. Don't fill your tummy. So we always say that okay, keep a part of tummy like for a food, then for liquid, and then a little bit of empty stomach, so that the proper digestion could happen, proper your food can move. And another thing, while eating your food, please be with your food. It's like present with your food, like with full awareness. When you see the food, we always say that it should be a very good, like aromatic food, so that see, when you are going to see the food, you will start, like saliva will come to your mouth. That means the digestion has already started. By looking and smelling, the digestion has already started inside your mouth. The saliva is like released. Now it's like, okay, welcome, you're just welcoming the food. Okay, now you need to have. So be present with your food. So your mind, your thought, everything, your soul should be there with your food. Okay, and the last thing is like gratitude. Always be grateful that God has given something special to you, which is your life. So always be grateful and keep doing good things. That really really enhances the good hormones and good mood in yourself. So if you're going to do some good exercises, if you're going to do good to others, and like hugging and giving kind gestures to people, warmth, love, so those kind of things really really increases good hormones in you, and you will feel uplifted. You will feel, okay, really I'm doing good. So it's like all the self appreciation, that self love will increase with that. So keep doing that. That is the dinacharya. And now the ratri charya, that is the sleep hygiene, what we should be going into. Sleep hygiene is like, okay, there should be a 2-3 hours of gap. If you have eaten something, please try to eat between 6 and 7, so that when you're going for a sleep at 10, please go sleep at 10 or 10:30. Don't delay the process. And take a proper nap of 7 to 8 hours, 6 to 7. So nowadays people are like on their social media, so they're like, oh, okay, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. It's fine, you can be on the social media, plus please keep a time for that. Please don't interfere with your sleep. Sleep is something which has given you a power to be active in the morning. So in the sleep, all the repair, growth, the like your digest system is giving like, okay, it's taking like, okay, now it's now I can take rest. So give the rest to your systems, give the rest to yourself. let the body heal itself. So it is the healing time. So if you are giving less time for healing, so you can understand that what will happen. So because the next day you are going for some work or activity or something, you will see, okay, oh, I haven't slept well, and then it will lead to the insomnia, everything, the stress will develop, and then there is a loop. Then the series will happen. So please be kind to yourself and sleep properly. And no electronics at least an hour before you need to leave it. Spend some time. And as I always tell my patients, always, this is something I always tell them, please do the Padabhyangam, that is the foot massage. With oil, with basic oils, you can do coconut oil, you can do sesame oil. According to the Prakriti, we will tell you that which oil is best. So basic oils you can use, ghee also you can use. So sesame oil, coconut oil, ghee you can use. Do the proper Padabhyanga, that is the release all the tension knots from your foot every day. Because it is mentioned in the Ayurvedic text, if the person is doing daily Padabhyangam, that is the foot massage, then no disease will come to that person. So and I have so much of faith in it. So it's like I really want my patient to follow it. And that is why this is like, it's my passion, it's my love. The preventive care is my love. So I always tell everyone with that enthusiasm that I have seen the result. You should also see the results. Please follow these things. And then is the Nabhi Purana. Like in your navel point, you can put some ghee and oil. And the next is the rubbing your cuticles, your nails with the oil. Please do these things. Please do these things when you are going to the sleep. And after that, just go for the meditation for 10 minutes and a prayer, gratitude prayer, and put an affirmation. And it's beautiful to put that affirmation for yourself, and always be grateful to yourself, whatever you have done. And please, and keep that thing in your mind that your intention should be very clear. Whatever you do, please keep that intention clear, that you are doing it for good. So that is the karma, that is our duty, to perform the things in a very righteous, in a dharmic way, in a righteous way. That is the thing, that is the most important sleep hygiene for me. And then, okay, we have we have so much of wonder therapies. I call them wonder therapies, because with a single sitting, you can see that so many things you could achieve, not only with the mental health and everything, stress related everything, but in your body, because you develop stress everywhere. The stress and strain will be everywhere. If we follow some oil therapy, if we follow these therapies on a routine basis, it's not like every day, on a routine basis, a monthly or 2 monthly, whatever your physician suggests you should go ahead with. They are really wonderful. And like I have mentioned, these are my favorites. Shirodhara is if person is suffering from stress, anxiety, headaches, tension headaches, and migraines, all those things, totally all mental health will be covered with Shirodhara. So it's so beautiful treatment. Abhyanga, I have told you, the massage, full body massage. Shiro Pichu is, we are going to put some oils here in the crown. There is a vital point, we call it Marma point. So we put oil here. So that is another treatment to pacify the Vata. And Shiro Basti, loads of oil we are going to put on your head, loads of oil. So another very good treatment. Then Pinda Sveda, we prepare like pindas, the boluses, potleys, we call it. I'll show you the picture in next slide. So with different medicated powders, leaves, we prepare it, so that it's very popular. It's very therapeutic in arthritis. So arthritis or muscle weakness. So we have separate potleys for separate problems. And then comes the detox program. That is the very famous Ayurveda program, is the Panchakarma treatments. So to release, to detoxify, all the toxins should get out. Your body will be free of it. Then we will put some diet, lifestyle, because now the body is clean. So now we can put some good diet. We can put some lifestyle to the action for you. These are the therapies. See, the Sherodhara, Basti, Potli, everything is there. And these are the Vanda therapies. And now my favorite part. So I know the Yadranka will like, okay, say yes to it. So it's like, I love Patanjali Yoga Sutra. It's a text. So because I have gone through the all transcendental meditation and the yoga, so I love this culturing of mind, how you nurture your mind. So I love these sutras, these verses from that text. So this is a mental hygiene they have expressed. So I was so blown away when I read this text that like these are so old texts. These are the oldest texts, and they have so much of information about mental hygiene. It's so beautiful to see and so beautiful to understand. I know everyone has a different interpretation, but it's beautiful to know this verse. So it is again with the mental hygiene, that how it's Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upeksha, Sukha, Dukha, Punya. So this, what it says, that Maitri, that is the friendship. So you will be how you should be friendship is a gesture. So this friendship gesture, how you're going to present this gesture and to whom. So it's like when you see the happy people, a joyous people, like, okay, they are very joyous, they are very happy, and they are doing very well in life. You have seen maybe in your friend circle, maybe in your community, maybe somewhere or something. So it is very important to get inspired with those people and to move forward like them, and do a friendship with them, so that you will cultivate that kind of joy, you will cultivate that kind of a sukha, that happiness inside you. The next is the karuna, the compassion, that how you need to process this emotion in yourself, so and towards whom. So compassion, that karuna, we should be putting this emotion towards the people who are maybe in comparison doing less than us, in the say, like they are in process to come up, they are doing good things, they're like following very good path, good lifestyle, good everything, and doing good to others. So they are rising up, but still they have certain problems with them. So we should show some compassion with them, and give them a little bit of your help and everything too, so that they can get inspired to see you, and they can really try to come up. So maybe the person will be like, okay, they have some disease, they have some problem, everything, but they have a good heart and they are following a good path. So we will be showing that compassion towards those people, so that they get inspired and they can come up. And next is the mudita. You should be glad. And why you should be glad? You should be glad towards the people who are doing very good deeds. If you are not able to do certain things, but you see certain people are doing very good, they are doing a lot of things for people, they are donating money, they are like really helping others with certain things and all. So what you do, okay, you are not able to do those kind of things, but you have a power to appreciate those people. You have the power to be very glad. You can just tell them those words of appreciation, just give them encouragement, just them more motivation, so that they can do it more, and you can learn from them. So that is the gladness. So nowadays people are really jealous. If somebody is doing good and this thing, the people get jealous. No, that's the something we need to stop. We need to cultivate the mudita, we need to be cultivating the gladness towards those people. No jealousy. People are doing good. If you're not able to do those things, please be glad towards them, start appreciating them, and please motivate them to do it more. And the next is upeksha, that is the indifference. When you see people are not doing good, they are not like they're doing something bad or something, so just take that behavior, that okay, just put that behavior, the behavior of indifference. Okay, don't try to see in that way. It's like, okay, nothing, we don't have to take anything from them. Okay, it's fine. So like that we need to behave, like, okay, so you don't have to see that, okay, if they are doing bad, so I have this judgment, or if I have this thought. No, 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 nothing. They are doing what they are doing. It's fine, it's with them. Okay, we need to move ahead. So those kind of mental hygienes we need to develop. um the next is the culturing in mind, is the meditation, yoga. So that we all know that so much of yoga, meditation nowadays has been practiced, and we are practicing it. But we need to understand what is yoga and what is meditation. We really in depth we need to understand. It's not about only asanas, doing exercises and those kind of things. We need to understand what is Ashtanga Yoga, why these 8 limbs are there, why every part of it is important. So that is the thing. And basically, for mental hygiene to develop the thing, it is very important to follow the yama and niyama. That is the, how we say in Ayurveda, the conducts, the behavioral conducts. I won't go into in a depth, but it is very important that everyone should read them. Everyone should, like how in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, in these texts they have mentioned abhyasa and vairagya. So abhyasa, so we all need to abhyasa. Abhyasa is the practice, and vairagya is something doing you are like you detachment, or you can start with like doing things in moderation, like okay, it's fine, everything is fine, it's okay. That kind of attitude you should develop, and slowly you will start practicing the thing. So practice is the main thing. No, in not in a single day you can achieve the things. Every day you need to be processing the things. Every day you need to be putting, every day in your mind you should be putting it that, okay, every day I will live with full awareness, I'll be in the present. So that is the thing, because people are living in anxiety of future or sadness of past. So be present. That is why it is known as present, a gift. And meditation, so it's a very I can talk about it. It's like I love myself. I have seen my growth. I have seen the thing that what it has given me, because people, they don't know their potentials, their capabilities. This is something meditation is something like unlocking yourself. Unlocking, you will when you follow the meditation path, you will see that what you are going to unlock. And then when you see your true self, you love yourself. You will start loving yourself. You will start appreciating yourself. So, and no judgment. You will start to learn that, okay, I need not to judge myself. And also with other people, you will start believing that and practice that. So it's so magical, it's so beautiful. So meditation has given me a lot. So I really want that everyone should practice it. And last is the, like how we generally do that, like how we practice the treatment plan, just to understand. Like I have already told you that, like if the mental health issues are there, like suppose a vata nature person is there. Vata nature person is like okay, it has more space and air in it, if we go by panchma, the 5 element theory. So one vata nature people will be start examining yourself also. Vata nature people will be very talkative, very enthusiastic, creative, flexible, energetic. So these are the characteristics you could see in those person. But when it goes in imbalance, okay, you are eating too much of cold things, Like, okay, you are on cold drinks, you are on like cold coffees, you are on cold we say like salads, and in the cold environment, you are in the cold environment. So these things can aggravate, and plus if you are into a stress, so all these things will put vata into imbalance. So vata is like vata has it has gunas, it has properties of cold, mobile, so and dryness. So what will happen with these things, because we are putting dryness to it, we are putting coldness to it, because of these things it will increase. So now it has gone into imbalance. So what will it create? It will create a confused state, very overwhelmed state. You're very anxious now. You are like vata is so much have increased because it is responsible for the activity, the enthusiasm and everything. Now it's like bombardment of thoughts in your mind. You have a trouble sleeping now. So it shows that you are under a stress. Now your these cool emotions will be like you are into a constant worry, you are anxious, you are into anxiety, fear. You will see that when it increases, I have seen with the patient with the vata nature, and if they are very very much into anxiety, they will shake. They will, when they speak, they will shake, their hands will shake, they will sweat. So these things, they will, I could see that, oh my god, so much of vata has gone up. So now what we design, we will okay, we will see everything, the like all the consultation part has been covered, everything. So what to balance it? So for balancing it, we will design certain things. So with the diet, we'll go with the diet. Okay, we'll give something which is warm, hot, which is little heavy, which adds the moistness. Here the ghee is very wonderful if you add ghee to the patient's diet, and which gives the nourishment, which gives the stability, like warm soups, and adding little bit of ghee to it, and the spices to it, and cooked grains, properly cooked grains. The warm fresh food is really really important, and warm milk with spices, which is really taste good, and little pungent herbs like ginger. Ginger is a wonder drug. Ginger is a wonderful drug. So it increases the internal heat, and nourishing herbs like ashwagandha. And because ashwagandha is really popular, so I've just mentioned it so people know that it balances it. And like, and certain detox program with the lifestyle, a proper lifestyle where we going to tell them what code of conduct you need to follow, what yama niyama is you need to follow, and like how much exercise you should be doing. Not too much of exercises for the vata nature, otherwise it will increase the again the dryness in the body. No, 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 we need to preserve little bit of energy to make the person grounded. So what are the pranayams? Really wonderful for this patient. So pranayams, and some little bit of light yogic posture, very light yogic posture will be introducing initially. And then Medhyarasana, the brain tonics, which we should be adding to the patient's treatment plan. And the detox program, of course, if the person needed, and the wonder therapies. So the shirodhara. So here comes the shirodhara. So those other things which I think is the initial treatment we go for, and which are really really beneficial. So I'm just ending the talk, but before ending it, I really want, and this is a message from me, I really want that everyone should follow a proper dinacharya, that is the daily routine of your life. And also you should be following the sleep hygiene, that is the ratri charya. So it's beautiful to follow these things, because these are the very good preventive care for the illnesses. So if you don't want to fall ill, please follow the routine, and always be grateful to the people who has given you so much of the thing, and to the god that it has given you beautiful life. So make this life beautiful, celebrate your life, and please contribute your blessing, and share your blessings with others also. And that's what we call that you should be into the social service, community service, or something which really enhances our mental strength. So yes, I'll end here, and Jai Gurudev from my side, and yes, best wishes.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Anjali. And your presentation is example of the teaching of Ayurveda, and the way how you presented, you expressed such enthusiasm and bliss speaking about Ayurveda that it is really the main quality of Ayurveda, to make us enthusiastic and full of bliss. And you,
Yes.
with your example, you were transferring that quality to the audience, and the real message of Ayurveda, and which is the message of yoga, as Patanjali said, that we need to practice yoga with enthusiasm. Anything what we do in life, we should do with enthusiasm. Then the effect is very great, and bringing more and more bliss into our life. So thank you very much. And I would like now, just for 2-3 minutes, if there is any question.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes. And Dr. Anjali is also sometimes coming, and she is cooperating with Veda House in Croatia, in Zagreb. So then sometimes you will be able to meet her.
Yes.
In person.
Yes, yes. Okay.
I think everybody is overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
With beautiful informations and beautiful knowledge.
Thank you.
And so then if there is no questions, just we all together congratulate and thank so much to Dr. Anjali for a beautiful knowledge and presentation about Ayurveda. And here I see many congratulations from the participants of this webinar.
Thank you so much.
They are sharing so much gratitude to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much to everybody being present, and to you, Dr. Anjali. And I hope some other time we arrange again.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.